bring up more North American Puyo players.
Congratulations on your victory!
But we didn't change.
Stop the ten
Stop. So
Yeah.
if there was green.
引っ掛けさざるを得ない。いやここで10万4000点先打ち。
4年ぐらいですね。そう一から繰り出すっていうのが得意です。世界中のいろいろなプレイヤーと対戦してみたいですね。Let's join the Puyo Puyo tournament together!
ぷよぷよバトルスタート。
Hello everyone, welcome to the tournament streaming, and I'm today's host, Puyo Puyo Pro Player Tom, and also I'm having the commentator Yoshi. Hi Yoshi.
Hello everyone, good to be here. Hi, I'm Yoshi, top overseas Puyo player and commentator for a few events by now, so perhaps you've gotten used to me and seeing Tom together with me, but I'm going to do a lot of the play-by-play analysis and commentary. Super excited to be here.
Yeah, thank you, Yoshi. So I'm the Japan top pro player and commentating today's tournament. And yeah, Yoshi is, as he said, he is the top Australian Puyo Puyo player, right?
Yeah, that's right. The time zone's very convenient for me because of the fact that, well, I'm only an hour and a half off of Japan time, so I get to play with a lot of Japanese players myself.
Yeah, you have a lot of the chances to have this the commentary on tournament, right? This year. So like last week, you did the another commentary about the Asian Puyo tournament, right?
That's right. And then we've got another one coming up next week as well. So it's actually been very busy for me commentating a lot. But I'm very happy to be here and be able to see so many different people playing Puyo. It's nice seeing that it's so active at the moment.
Yeah, thank you so much. And today's event here, so let me explain about this event. And the Asian esports Expo is today's tournament is for deciding the Japan's representative for the Asian esports Expo. So this event is held in the Nagoya city in the it's central part of the Japan, and the Asian esports Expo is the focusing on the facilitating the esports scene in the Asia, of course including the Japan. Right, and we are introducing the sponsor companies, but we are having the over 10 sponsors. So
There's a lot to go through for them.
Yeah, lots of the companies we have. So so many people are looking at this event because Asian esports, Asian. So I'm not sure the official name of this event, but Asian esports Expo 2026 is kind of the esports event of Olympic Games, right? Yeah, so many esports players, not only the Puyo Puyo, but also other biggest game titles, fans and the players watching this scene.
Yeah, I believe that this main tournament that we're spectating right now is on like the Japan Esports channel or something like that, Esports Union. So actually this part of the stream is only a section of what's happening today. I believe earlier we had Gran Turismo on, and so it's not just the Puyo event that's here, but it is a part of this bigger event that's happening right now.
Right. And you got the point. So Japan has the Japan Esports Union, and each country has their actually the representative union, for example, the Thailand Esports Union, Korean Esports Association, and so each association and union gathered at this ASIA Esports Expo, and deciding each representative from each country, and finally in this summer we will decide the Asian champion of esports titles.
Yeah, I believe I saw that it's happening in September. Is that right, Tom? Sometime around then?
Yes, this September.
Oh wow, they have a big description of the pure esport, I suppose, on the screen at the moment. I have not seen this slide before. This is new.
Yeah. So the basic rules of Puyo Puyo e Sports. Yeah, the iconic Japanese action puzzle game. Yeah, that's iconic. So not Tetris. Puyo Puyo is the icon of Japanese puzzle game. すいません、スタッフさん、音が聞こえないんですけど。はい。いつ入りますか？わかりました。そうですね。現地の音も聞こえた方がいいかなと。Sorry, Yoshi, I wanted to hear the local sounds like the excitement.
Yes, I also couldn't hear anything. So I hope that the stream can hear the audio too, because
it's kind
I
of.
don't see anyone commenting, but
yeah, we are in the silence. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. So it'd be a bit weird if the game doesn't have any audio.
Yeah, thank you. And we have 4 top 12 players. So Piponeer, Delta, Tomakun, Yuki is real top 4 players of our scene,
Yeah, and it's really neat because all of these guys are from different well, there's 2 in the same generation, but 3 out of these 4 players come from completely different generations of Puyo. It's so fascinating.
Sure. Yeah,
so,
sure. Yeah, so, the Piponeer and Delta is now 30 years old and the same generation there. But Tomakun is around 24 and Yuki is just 10 years old. So completely different generation and gathered at this point.
Yeah, I think it's pretty inspiring that pretty much anyone at any age can still get into the game and be able to compete as long as you work hard enough.
Okay, let me see. 映像とも映っちゃいます。
While Tom's doing a bit of technical work, so the regulations for this one are that they're being played on Puyo Champions, as you'd probably expect. But what we have happening here is we have first to 20s. So unlike the usual tournaments where they run maybe first to 10 or such, we have first to 20 sets, which at the Puyo Grand Prix final, which is the culminating event for Puyo Puyo as an esport in Japan, the only first to 20 that was played, it was in the grand final. So I think it's quite special today that every single match is a first to 20. They're really taking it seriously, selecting the right person.
Yeah, yes, definitely. First to 20 is very good format for the top players because usually we have 10 first to 10 or something in some tournaments, but it's a little bit short to determine the winner, right?
Yes.
And of course, we have the first 30 is also normal for some round robin tournaments, but the first 30 is a little bit long,
Yes, a bit long for an event like this. Here we have the tournament bracket today. Tom, I think we called this style step ladder. I think overseas they call it King of the Hill as well. Yuki has the biggest advantage here because he only needs to play in the final round.
Yeah, biggest advantage because Yuki had the championship in the last final, so it's qualified to be here. And Tomakun was the second place in that the last final, and yeah, Delta was the third place, and Piponeer Piponeer won the qualifier. Piponeer was lost in the last final, but finally Piponeer won Rive and Shake Gohan after the final, and got their qualification to join this tournament.
Yes, that's right. To be really clear, during the Grand Prix final, third place was Delta and also Ki-kun, but I believe Ki-kun wasn't able to participate today. So they asked the players who came second place in each block to do a playoff. So as Tom said, Piponeer came out on top during that round robin, and that's why he is here to represent.
Sure. Oh, so cool.
Wow! Look at him. So professional.
Great.
Piponeer is so cool.
Yeah,
I think a lot of players look up to him for his style.
I like him. Oh, Delta's coming also.
Delta. Yes.
Yeah, so professional.
Really strong, dominant player.
Yeah. Yeah, Tomakun is
And
coming.
Tomakun. Yes.
Tomakun the king. I'm calling him Tomakun. Tomakun the machine.
Yes, that's right. I believe that's his OU League nickname.
Wow, Yuki.
Yuki. You can see how short he is compared to the others because he's so young.
Yeah, so young. The strongest kid in the world.
Yes, that's right. The strongest.
The strongest. Yeah, you know that Yuki won the last year's Japan national tournament, and also got the championship last month. So yeah, he had the biggest momentum right now.
Yeah, it's funny that you say the strongest kid, because it's more like the strongest maybe player right now, because in the national tournament, the one that was held in Shiga last year, they have the open division and they have, is it junior division or something like that? They call it something along those lines. But Yuki opted out of the junior division because he said, oh, I want to play in the open division because I think I can do well there. And then he won. So he doesn't even need to be in the junior division to win. He just beats everyone regardless of their age. It's terrifying.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the point. So, Yuki is really incredible. But I think the Piponeer and Delta is really highly motivated for this event because Piponeer and Delta had literally no achievement in recent years. So until some years ago, the Piponeer and Delta had many championships in the Sega official events, but recent years they had relatively declined in their achievements, and Tomakun was rapidly growing for some years, but last year Yuki had great the progress, defeating Tomakun, right? You know.
Yeah. So right now, a lot of these players have a lot to fight for. Yuki does have that momentum, but the other players are really trying to seize the championship once again, because it's been a while since they've been able to do so. Like, again, Tomakun for the past year hasn't had winning results so much as usual. Well, he did have the OU League first place, but I believe that was his most recent huge achievement. After that, it's mostly just been Yuki taking the title instead. And even during the Grand Prix finals, in that very final match, it went down to 20-19. So even there, he had victory taken away from him, but he was really close to having it. So, he's still got a lot of potential to show us, I think.
Yeah, thank you so much. So and the Piponeer and Delta is the same generation, and they are rivalries for so long
hold
time.
on. So yeah, how far back does that go? Do you know?
So Delta began to play Puyo 10 years ago, 2014 or 13, and slightly after that, Piponeer started Puyo. Competitive Puyo, 2015 or 16, but they're the same age, so started to playing Puyo competitively in the former. I'm not sure A-class league in later 2010s, and they became the rivals, and caring about each other. And 2020s, they started to play competitively in the figure official tournaments, and had lots of the finals between them. So so many final matches are done by them, and I think so. The winning results were 50-50 probably. Sometimes Piponeer won, but sometimes Delta won. And recently, Delta is slightly leading the competitive scene, because Delta is keeping the S-class the participant, and Piponeer some years ago lost the participation in S-class league. So joining S-class league is top the qualification or top achievement in competitive Puyo scene. S-class
Certainly,
yeah, S-class is special, something special. And
I think it's really interesting, just quickly there, Tom, that it's the community who decides what the most important or prestigious position to be in is, right? It's not just who wins the Sega tournaments, but it's actually things like the Oyu League, which is a community event, and yet the community respects the players who get S-class in the community event.
Yoshi, it's various in some aspects. For communities, S-class is special, number one.
Yeah.
Because the longest history. In fact, I started S-class league 15 years ago, 2011. Then we decided to hold S-class league to decide number one player all over the world. So there is 15 years history. So the longest in terms of still continuing the tournaments, S-class,
Right.
like kind of the S-class brand.
I see. And at that time, it would have been run on Puyo arcade, right?
Right.
In that case, how did you actually organize gatherings or tournaments for the S-class if everyone was living in different areas?
Yeah, so then the competitive scene has only Japanese people then. So usually gathered in the central part of Japan. So it's kind of like this Nagoya city, or sometimes gathered in Tokyo, because Tokyo is also convenient part to gather. So
I see.
Sometimes Nagoya, sometimes Tokyo, and so 5 players then, me, Momoken, and Kumachama out of chemistry gathered.
Yes.
Time by time gathered and did the round robin. For full games of round robin in 2011. it's the beginning of the S-Class brand. And they're still continuing in OU League. So S-Class is special to competitive players. And Delta and Tomakun is keeping that. And, Yuki did it to join that brand this year. So
Yes,
that's
that's
the
right.
biggest news.
Yeah, and he's crushing it right now too. I pulled up the results currently for the S-Class of OU League, and sorry anyone who hasn't watched them. Spoilers alert. Yuki right now has won all 3 of his matches in S-Class right now. He beat Delta, beat Ribe, and he beat Norisuke. So currently he is crushing the competition. It's so scary.
Yeah, so scary and surprisingly, so it's the first time to join that tournament, right? But from the beginning, 3 winning streak right now, and they defeated the continuous S-Class players Delta and Norisuke so far.
Yes, that's right. Because they came in through playing well enough in last year's S League, and yet, even though Yuki is a new player to the S League, he still managed to beat them.
Yeah, and Yuki has 2 another games with Chalmera and Tomakun. So, so I'm looking for what will be done by Yuki in the rest of the games.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but anyway, this Asia Esports Expo is another new brand. And this tournament started in 2020 or 2019, started the decide the Asian Esports champion. And 2020, if I remember correctly, 2019 and 2022 was kind of the trial or something. But this year's 2026 tournament is the real main tournament for deciding the Asian champion. So, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, because it is part of the official Asian Games this year. It's just part of the esports part of it, but it is the official Asian Games. So it is definitely not a trial this time around. Very real for the players.
Yeah, very real. And Piponeer and Delta is really motivated for winning this tournament. So because as I said, the recent years they had a little bit not much achievement to win the big tournaments. So this is a big chance to win the place of representative of the country.
Yeah, it would be quite a big honor for them to be able to make it. So they're holding it with quite a high level of importance, even though they've participated in so many different events in their lifetime. I think this is still pretty unique, right?
Right. That's right. So by the way, Yoshi, have you seen Piponeers or Delta's play styles recently?
Not particularly
not so
recent. Well, aside from the Grand Prix final, I haven't seen many matches since then. Do you think there's been much change?
Not so big change. As previous, the Delta's building GTL, the fast transitioning GTL, and the Piponeer is Mary base basically.
Yes,
So-
that's right.
Not so big change from the previous. I like this
Yeah.
scene. So Delta is focusing closing his eyes and they're focusing
Yes.
on their, so what do you say? What is
Yes.
this? Sorry, meditation.
yes, finding his inner peace before the match.
Okay, started.
Oh, there it is. I hope. Do we get game sound? Okay, I think we do. Yes, nice.
Okay, Yoshi, you can freely their live commentary.
So actually, I think Piponeer here is doing LLR, so not many do I after all. Even though you just talked about it.
This is LLR, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Wow, it's so interesting that they don't do mid-game until so late. Oh wait, I guess Piponeer decided to send a main like really early this time around. That's fascinating. Huh. Not something that I expected. Okay, so Delta's rushing out his links, and now it's a matter of if Piponeer can get a good enough second chain in order to counter what Delta has been able to set up during that time. Unless Delta's chain is not enough, Piponeer's chain is a 79k, so that is going to be a lot to counter. In the end, Delta actually didn't even have enough.
Yeah, Delta had no tail. But Yoshi, first 20.
Yeah.
This is still
Yes, that's right.
so long. It's kind of interesting. We have first 20, right?
Yeah, because usually the 1 point would matter so much if it was something like first to 5 or even 10, but because it's 10% of the game, but here it's only 5%. That's pretty much nothing. There's plenty of time for any player to adapt to the other now.
Sure.
Wow, huge 2-double from Piponeer. Looks like Delta is... Ooh, only a... Whoa, that's so explosive. I guess it's just main chain for Piponeer to win this round. Yeah, it seems like Delta's resources have been a little bit difficult to work with between this round and the last round.
Yeah, impossible to recover.
Although, even though he's only gotten 2 points so far, this is pretty good momentum for Piponeer. Getting the early points in a game can definitely swing the whole set into one direction. Interesting. A lot of L shapes are on Piponeer for a lot of conversion opportunities. Meanwhile, Delta's chain looks a little more fixed. Like, he can use the right side to attack, but... yeah, the left side is locked into doing that 3 chain and now a 4 chain. Looks like priority is being put on just going for main chain once again from Piponeer. Maybe he doesn't trust Delta to actually main. Yeah, he's put it on his resources once again. Good read from Piponeer, but also I wonder what's happening on Delta's side that's causing him to fail to construct like a clean enough main chain right now. Wow, 13. 86k. Yeah, Piponeer is running away with the points at the moment, or the score rather.
Yoshi, I noticed Delta had so many collapses on his board.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Do you think he could still get nervous after all this time? He's pretty consistent with his ability to play well in high-pressure tournaments, I feel like, but right now it seems a bit unstable.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, nice body call.
Yeah, difficult situation.
Yeah. Oh wow, the way that wraps around from Piponeer's side is very cool. There's that momentum for Piponeer. 4 out of 20 points already. That's 20% of the way.
And Yoshi,
Oh,
3 chain, all clear.
Wow, this must be frustrating for Delta. Being behind and then having to deal with an all clear is really punishing for your mental stability.
Yeah, 5-0 is heavy to Delta.
Yes. Quite unexpected, to be honest.
And Yoshi, I found that the the venue is darker than usual. So
Yeah, it seems so, right? The lighting on both players, it has a very different vibe from usual.
yeah, so cool and darker image than usual.
Yeah. The lighting behind them makes them look like they're from a movie or something.
But Yoshi, the Piponeer's board was collapsed now?
Yeah, this is... wait, he's very creative though. If he can make this all link up, then maybe he's got...
Really?
Wow, that's incredible! 7 double into the 8. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some excellent use of like Suru Kame sorts of tailing where instead of trying to use the chaining direction that he originally planned for, he decided to link his chain using a higher point, so maybe like 5 or 6 rows up onto the board in order to let everything else resolve. So his rerouting skill is incredible because he loves the tail weirdly in the first place. He's very experienced at it. Ooh, very strong 2-chain back from Delta. I did not expect that to go back, but the group bonus was significant. Oh, Piponeer has no choice but to set off main, it looks like. His pieces got stuck. This time around, Delta has a very stable chain. So, I think finally Delta's been able to turn things around with this. Nice 10-chain from Piponeer, but Delta had so much time there. Look at this. This is the sort of thing you expect from him. Beautiful 15-chain.
Wow, 15.
Nice. Finally a point on the board.
Yeah, 116K.
That must be a huge relief for him.
Yeah, nice chain. But the score is 6-1. It's the huge behind for Delta right now.
Yes.
What do you think their shapes and stability, consistentness so far?
I think Piponeer generally has more consistent bait. Like, Delta's chain, I think, like, it works, but it's very difficult to trigger it from different... Oh. Yeah, like, it seems like he's forcing himself into different options a lot of the time. It's not as flexible as usual.
Wow.
Difficult piece for Piponeer. That red is now going to cut, but if he kept it on the right, then he would have cut his tail. No choice there.
Yeah, to my understanding, Delta's mental stability is very good. So, yeah, even if he had a huge behind on this scene, like the 6-2, he don't care about this and recover from here.
Wow, look at Piponeer's multiple stacking.
Yeah.
It looks like a FIFA chain.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
Yeah, Yoshi, you like it. You like this, the multiple stacking.
It's so nice. Yeah. But like, as I mentioned before, it looks like Delta's chaining is a little bit fixed with its route. So now, even though he set off his main chain, whoa, so much power from Piponeer. 105k. Yeah. So Delta's chaining, it works decently, but it's nowhere near efficient enough to be keeping up with Piponeer right now.
So many wasting players.
Yes, it seems so right now. I can't really tell what he's trying to do. Like, I think maybe he's looking for mid-game opportunities, but it feels like he's placing himself at a disadvantage before the mid-game even begins. Wow. Interesting. Lots of greens and yellows here for both players. Hard to deal with for Delta because he needed a blue in his first floor for a long time. And he's a bit stuck once again. I think, yeah, like, Piponeer is going for 2 double and he can just main chain whenever he's ready. Oh, in fact, Delta is main chaining now. I guess in order to get a decisive win, Piponeer wants to extend, but this position's pretty difficult to work with. Yeah, Yeah, that was a tough call from Piponeer. Well, sometimes there are situations where you really just need to send main chain, so... Well... Looks like Delta picked up on it this time around. Okay, now his chaining looks more stable this time around. I think his multiple stack is well formed on Delta's side and has good mid-game opportunity as well on both the left and right side. Nice follow-up from Piponeer. That 4-chain using the back of his chain is fantastic. But as I mentioned, Delta also had a great conversion on his tail. Wow, 4-chain response and it is almost even. Delta still has resources to spend. Fantastic. He takes advantage with all of that garbage on Piponeer's side, making it difficult. I think now Delta's just rushing for main chain because even though Piponeer can dig, it's going to be hard to make a bigger main chain. Impossible, in fact, I think, at this rate. Wow, nice 2-chain snipe from Delta, so not allowing Piponeer to even fight that main chain game, keeping him on his toes with those resources that he had accumulated.
Yeah, that game was so nice from the Delta's move. So especially the 4-chain counter was so nice.
Yeah. He put so much group bonus on it that, well, it sent back almost 3.5 lines of garbage to Piponeer. That was a really huge move. Okay, main chain stable and sending again.
Yoshi.
Yeah, it is main chain.
Yoshi, look at the Delta chain there. Yeah, he collected also red at the last.
That's incredible. The purple into the green into the red is just so beautiful.
But look.
Cut from Piponeer. That's so sad. He extended all the way up to the very end, up to the X, but just had a small cut at the top as well. That's so sad. Here we get our ready to die.
Yeah, Delta's coming back. Yeah, only two point difference.
That's some fantastic momentum from him. Just a small poke. Yeah, forced Delta because he only had this 4-chain to respond, nothing smaller. But Piponeer draws the piece just on time to send off main. But Delta's chain is pretty stable right now though. He only used his multiple stack area. The rest of his chain was perfectly ready for extension. Goes for the green extend. Okay, needs a red and a purple. Gets both of them in time and sets off main. Piponeer's chain is... has a lot of waste on it. Now it just depends on if he's creative enough to create big enough second chain. That's going to be a lot to fight. 13. Okay, let's see what Piponeer has. I can barely read it. Once again, using that Surukame, he makes the reds link before everything else happens. And he manages to counter it! Fantastic, but Delta, so incredibly fast. Look at that tail as well. The green and the blue linking. 6 double into the 7 with the purple. And a big group of reds on the 8th link. The counter build from Piponeer, he is not done yet. Wow. 4-chain didn't manage to link everything else together, but what an incredible fight from both players there.
Yeah, Piponeer had left side trigger, but he didn't draw the red color.
What is this?
I'm not sure.
GTR, like LLR, but like the left L is a bit... It's backwards. So strange. Wait, what is he doing? Okay, maybe he...
Great. Yeah. Yoshi, it's important because we have first to 20, so this thing is important to disturbing the opponent's mind.
I see, it's the mind game. Yeah, I guess I was very disturbed the whole time too, so I can't imagine how Delta was feeling.
Yeah, and that Piponeer's chain was named Flower Field Chain in English. I'm not sure about Yeah, okay, forget it.
Okay. I see. Yeah, he just pressed the give up button on that chain, it feels like, and then Delta said, oh, okay, and wasn't ready for it. Good move. Okay, once again, we're back to normal stable chaining.
Yoshi, what's this? The tail?
Whoa! Oh, wow!
Really?
Oh, the 13! What was that?
Yeah, I didn't read it. They're so technical.
Beyond my comprehension.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like Dota is working with his resources a little better than it was before.
Wow.
Before he had a lot
what's
of...
this?
Huh?
What's this?
Mishra or not? Okay, still manages to trigger this 4 double. It's going to return. Oh, it's not too bad. To be fair, Piponeer's board space is very restricted right now, so he's now digging to get more space to do his main chain. Good move. But Dota was perfectly ready. Although his chain shape is very lopsided right now. I think Dota's going to be forced to main chain very soon.
Green.
And if he doesn't get the green... the green... I guess he can set it off now. But by this point, Piponeer has been given a lot of time. But Piponeer also got stuck with the colors.
Only yellow red.
This is a nasty position. Yeah, yellows and reds forever. Bad luck.
Okay, 8 points tie.
Wow, incredible that Delta brought it back, huh?
Yoshi, so far, what do you think how they performed so far?
It's very lopsided, and I can't tell sometimes if they're doing something in order to throw off their opponent. For example, Piponeer has had some cases where his chain just didn't work that well, but it seemed to get points against Delta. So I can't tell if that's a game plan or if he was misdropping, but maybe that's okay. It doesn't matter in the end if it has a good effect on your opponent, right?
Yoshi, and perfect chain from Delta.
Yes. I think Delta started off a bit shaky, but now his condition has improved significantly. His chaining is much cleaner.
Yeah, I agree.
Another 15. Yeah, I think Piponeer's going to need to recorrect a little bit and put more efficiency into his main chain if he wants to keep up with Delta's main chaining, or he needs to continue to pressure Delta in the mid-game to make Delta's chain collapse more often. He can no longer rely on Delta to mess up his own chain, right? He's going to have to force it. But it's so stable right now. Delta's chain, very clean. Oh, that's difficult garbage. Nice 2 double with the 1/8 piece, goes into the 4 chain as well. Piponeer using the back of his chain, but didn't manage to trigger with the purple or the red in time. And now Delta has taken the lead by 2 points.
Yeah, Delta is so good condition right now, and very calm down, being calm down right now. So carefully watching the Piponeer's chains, and so.
Ooh, nice poke from Piponeer. But he ends up forced into a very large attack. At this level, it is fine to spend this many resources, I think. Oh, didn't tell?
Yeah, didn't see it.
I thought he would have seen that. Interesting.
Yeah, it's there. So Delta's usually watch out that opponent's card at that timing, but he didn't. It's rare.
Yeah, I thought that was quite unusual as well. Yeah, it seems that those sorts of moves are working well for Piponeer though, so if he continues to make use of them, then Delta might be in trouble. Very nice 5-chain response from Delta, probably the strongest chain you could pull right now. Piponeer's chain does power a lot though, and actually, the time it took for that chain to resolve helped him take Delta out in that round.
Yeah, Delta countered correctly, but the remaining was some of multiple stacking and needed some cards. So, in fact, Delta's winning probability was the 70% or so because needed some cards.
Yes. Okay, very nice response from Delta again. It looks like now Delta has been on the ball with responding with these 5 chains because he's set himself up so well just leaving a key Puyo out, whereas Piponeer keeps poking with these small 2 or 3 chains, and so most of the time it feels like if the RNG was in Delta's favor, he should be winning these rounds, but because Piponeer's chaining is so quick and short, it has been locking Delta out of getting the pieces he needs to complete his chain in time.
Sure. In that game was the same scenario. So Delta's winning chance was 80% or so, but Piponeer's chain was so short in that time.
Yeah, Piponeer is still attacking the exact same way. It's worked for him the past few rounds. Wow, that nice 4-chain from Delta. Okay, Delta was able to turn it around by working through that garbage beautifully. But so far, it seems like Piponeer is the one trying to control the momentum of the match, firing first with the smaller chains in order to be disruptive, to the point where Delta actually didn't have a defense in time that time around, or rather, a counter-attack. He did have a defense, but wasn't a 5-chain. Awkward for Piponeer. I feel like his position is difficult, so he's firing this 3-chain off as a bit of a cleanup move, but Delta is now firing with so many resources that Piponeer is going, nope, it's time for main chain. It's a very nice clean 10-chain.
Is it
Delta
okay?
decides to fire already? I think that's a bit early for him. Yeah, his chain ended up cutting.
Yeah, it's also rare, so miscalculated the garbage volume.
Yeah, it seems as though, although Delta generally has a strong condition right now, he is making a few mistakes that are a bit unusual for him.
Yeah, so basically Delta's grasping the older entire board from both, but Piponeer's strategy, like the chain cut or something, is so powerful against Delta. Wow.
What the? This time around it wasn't enough though, because Delta had such a strong response. 788, very nice. Wow, keeping it tied up. In the end, it's quite fascinating because both players are tied up right now.
Yeah, and to me,
Even with such different play styles.
to me, so Delta's in mid games the counters are kind of tactics, but the Piponeer's the chain cuts are kind of strategy, so more big picture. So it's the
Right.
kind of the tactics or technique versus strategy.
I see, that's interesting.
Wow, for chain.
Yeah, wow, that dismantle from Delta was fantastic. Piponeer has no way to deal with this at all. Yeah, in some ways it's sort of like Delta used Piponeer's own strategy against him, where he blew everything up and it was a quick but very, very strong chain. A GTR from Piponeer, which is interesting to see. Okay, again with those small pokes from Piponeer to start the mid-game, but Delta's unfazed here. Sends off just a small 2-chain in response. And Piponeer's in a very tough position as a result of that. Very, very awkward. Yeah, Delta just decides to fire potentially main. Yeah, it's just main at this point. He recognized how awkward it was for Piponeer to actually get down from this position and extend to have enough to respond. I mean, Delta's chain is once again beautiful. 13 double for 100k exactly. No chance that Piponeer could out-extend that. Wow. It definitely seems that Delta is succeeding in the main chain department here. Okay, once again, small 2-chain from Piponeer. And Delta actually decided to connect to main chain this time. I thought that he'd go for the 5-chain defense again, but maybe he's really trying to test Piponeer's main chaining. Oh.
I'm not sure why Delta triggered his main chain. So Piponeer had a lot of chances to extend, but yeah, so many yellow. Unfortunately, he has so many yellow to extend.
Yeah, it was a very difficult position for him. It looks like that main chain stability is helping Delta take the lead once again, so it'll really take Piponeer trying some more disruptive strategies.
Chain. Oh, chose his main chain.
Yeah, forced into it, it feels like, because Delta has great opportunity to extend if he gets yellows ever. Yellows?
Okay, coming.
Oh, nice ghost from Delta in order to get that main chain to work. That was incredible maneuvering.
But I think it's in the second scope, so he has the chance, but
So
a little bit tough to extend from the left side transition. But in the scope of second,
it seems like it was quite viable for Piponeer to respond if he had known how to work around that sort of flood of pieces that he received. And the colors were really awkward.
what do you think about this Piponeer's tailing? So I think
That's 1-3 stairs tail.
I don't think it's the practical. I think it's really difficult.
Extremely unstable.
Yeah, but yeah.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, collapse all the chain from Delta.
Wow.
But still yellow,
Phenotype
three yellow, not coming 3 yellow.
Didn't get that.
Yeah, 3 yellows are low probability.
Wow. Very normal GTR. Okay, never mind.
Sure. I think people don't like the normal GTO, but
Yes, it seems like his joint, he never uses Y join or L join. He always does like sandwich into the L shape so that he can make a weird tail with it. Oh, 5-chain
double.
responded with a 6.
yeah, couldn't count. Oh, exactly same.
Yeah. A bit of a resource disadvantage, but also Delta's chain is a little awkward to extend now, so maybe it's fine on both sides. Depends on if Piponeer can maneuver out of this situation too.
What's this?
Wait. Maybe not so good.
Yeah, misunderstood
to-
something. Misunderstood in his transition something, and first Mr. Up the what's the purple, misconnected that, and after that again Mr. Up the first come.
Yeah, it's tough now. Delta is really coming up on the victory soon if he keeps this up, so Piponeer has to make sure that he starts taking rounds
only
soon,
3
otherwise it'll be
points.
choosing.
Only 3 points
Only
left.
3.
Wow.
Oh, okay, nice one-chain timing. Fantastic. Delta taking initiative now. It seems like Delta really is using a lot of the strategy that Piponeer was using against him. That's an excellent adaptation. Okay, goes for the one-chain poke.
Yoshi Delta is leaving, not placing keep yours.
Oh, I see. Wow. I was too busy checking Delta's tail because that was a really cool way to do it.
Wow.
Oh, okay, goes for another yellow. He needs 2 more. 1 more yellow, 1 more yellow.
Wow.
Oh, gets the purple blue extension. Oh, he really maximized his resource usage here. Incredible.
Easily countering this garbage and reach it to the crown. Wow.
That is incredible. Being able to extend in a way where he still had main chain access in case he didn't receive the perfect pieces, but he did receive the perfect pieces. It's the sort of thing where he built in such a way where he wouldn't be punished for getting the extension, but also allowed himself the opportunity. Because it's very easy to look at things like that and say, oh, it looks like Delta got so lucky. But actually, he wasn't lucky. He just set himself up in such a way that he could get the extensions. That's awesome.
Sure. So the not pressing KPOs and wow, and
that's it. Wow, that ended so quickly. So, Tom, you're very accurate about Delta's mental condition. He started losing 0 to 6, but then he ended up winning 20 to 13. So he was down by 6 points, but then he won by 7 points.
Sure.
That's so much.
Yeah, so I know Delta's mental control is top class, and Delta completely don't care about the in the middle of the games how point he is behind. He don't care at all. So 0.6 is doesn't matter for him, and
right.
But on the other hand, Piponeer is basically so as I said before, the Piponeer is focusing on the winning the entire game, not the single scores. Then Piponeer didn't want to be 6-0 or something, because Piponeer don't want to lead in the middle of the games, and that's nonsense to him. So the beginning, the huge lead was nonsense to both players. So both players didn't care about it. Then, Delta's mental control, mental stability is really, really highest tier.
Yes, it seemed as though both players were unaffected by the circumstances of their points. They just played however felt right in that moment. But I guess in the end, what would you say was Piponeer's big weakness that caused him to lose then, if not the mental battle?
Yeah, so, and also Piponeer's the winning games was mainly due to his the shorter chain than usual, or the intentional cards, so 6 chain main chain or 7 main chain or something. Then it's effective to in the short term, but in the long term, the opponent Delta can easily find it the counterable. So Delta became more careful about how many chains was cut from Piponeer, shorter than the normal. So careful at the 7-chain card or 8-chain card or the sudden power chain attack. Then the Delta got used to the Piponeer's the tricky things in their middle of games 10-10 or something, and make the lead from Delta.
Yeah, so it seemed as though, like you said, Delta got used to Piponeer's strategy, and what I managed to find was that he was using those same strategies against Piponeer, and it seemed as though, I guess, Piponeer wasn't able to adapt in time.
Yeah, so Delta was easily adapting the Piponeer style, but Delta's winning was mainly due to Delta's bigger main chain, like the 15 chain, 100K or 110K or something.
Yes.
It's it's really difficult to be adapted, because to adapt that huge chain, we should do the over 110K with 16 chain.
Yes.
It's difficult to adapt in the games. It's the more basic things. Okay.
Yes.
Yoshi, Delta's answering the interviews, so I'm translating.
Great.
Okay. So Delta was confident at his main chain style, so he was keeping his style, even though he was lost some games at the beginning. Delta thought lost his focus when Piponeer had unintentional attacks, but he didn't want to change his style, because if he changed his style, all the things will be collapse. So he didn't want to change and maintain focus, even though Piponeer's attacks. In the games of the games, he felt a good mood in his matches, so he wants to keep this style in the next games.
はい、ここでですね、先ほどの試合のリプレイをご覧いただくことができるということですね。最終試合ですかね。
Okay, looking at the replays.
Yeah, so I think an important takeaway for anyone from that interview would be the fact that even though something is working against your main play style a few times, that doesn't mean that you have to adapt to that thing happening. For example, when Piponeer cut his chains early, it might make you think, oh, I should check my opponent more often at that time, and maybe that's a good move to make. But you don't have to make that move, because it happens rarely, right? So let's say Piponeer manages to get 3 points because he cut his chain early. Well, think about the other 10 points that you managed to get because you focused on your main chain playstyle. So if you believe that your strategy is strong enough to win most of the time, then you don't need to worry about adapting to those small things the opponent is doing.
Yeah, that's the important thing. So it's really difficult to decide to change, should be changed our style or not. So as you mentioned, there, 3-point versus 10-point. Then the current style is winning the high probability of win. Then we should keep the current style, and changing our current style brings us the more the something worse. So it's really difficult to decide it, but basically in the first to 10 or first to 20, basically, to my understanding, we should maintain the style from the beginning to the end, because changing our style in the mid of the first to blah blah is really difficult, and it's kind of it's really difficult to changing the gear. So keeping the style is the normal strategy to do it.
Yes, I think you mentioned that this is something that only applies to things like first to 10 or first to 20. And that's because when you have a longer set, if your strategy will work a higher percentage of the time, you can trust that it'll work. But of course, if the situation is first to 3 or first to 5, then maybe then you actually have to make some drastic moves to try and win, because it doesn't matter if your strategy wins 70% of the time, you might just lose a bunch of 30% in a row and then, you lost your first to 5. So strategies have to change a lot when you're thinking about the set length.
Sure. So, but another example is for example, you have the opponents doing rush attack in every game, and
Yes.
we are doing the multiple stacking every game, and taking the damage during the multiple stacking. The rush attack to triple is coming, and so lose this game as well. Then we should watch out this game also be the rush attack. So so keep open the trigger point every game. That's an easy countermeasure to the opponents. It's simple, it's okay, but in most cases, it's really difficult to change our styles, because we usually practice one way to one play style. Like for example, me and you are multiple stacking every game, and also basically GTL, right? You and me building big GTL, and suddenly in the middle of the tournament, we're starting to build the submarine or Meritodai or LLR. It's really difficult, and suddenly starting the fusion method. You know fusion? You don't know fusion. The technical, so first constructing the second transition, and after fusioning the second transition and the first transition. That's called fusion.
Right.
So that's really strong. But if we don't practice that in the daily practice, it's really difficult to start it in the middle of first 20, right? So
yes, certainly.
I mean, it's difficult to change the style, adapt style in the middle of the games. We should do focus on the only simple points.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, because although you might keep a consistent play style throughout one set, you might still want to make small adjustments. For example, when do you want to place your key puyos, or what types of shapes do you want to use in your chain? Because you can make small adjustments like those depending on your opponent's play style, but a drastic change is something that will probably cause you to lose more points than you would win.
Sure, definitely. So next game will be the Delta versus Tomakun. Yeah, so one story about Delta. So
Yes.
Delta's,
a little bit of backstory.
yeah, Delta's name is after the Delta symbol in his science class.
Yes, the like Greek delta, for those at home.
Yeah, delta means the change volume. So I'm not sure. So you're good at deviation. So delta is the symbol of deviation, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Slight mini change in mathematics.
Yeah, infinitesimally small.
Yeah, that's the origin of the delta's name.
Yes. Well, you can say something along the lines of, because he is continuously growing and changing as a player.
Okay, and Yoshi, one thing that today's tournament, the controllers are brought by each player, so they are using their own controllers.
Oh,
so it's taking some time to adjustments to connecting and adjustments their controllers right now.
That's interesting that the regulation allows them to use their own controllers compared to the Sega ones, which only allow you to use the ones that they've given to you.
Yeah, it depends on the tournament, but this tournament is their own controllers. To my opinion, in my opinion, it's important to use. We can use our own controller because, for example, I'm using the DualShock 4 and DualShock 4 and any other controllers are hugely different to control our PCs. And when I was using the Pro controller, sleeping.
Yes, that's right. Everything slides to the wrong direction.
Yeah, so for best performance, I want to use my own controller.
It's particularly difficult for overseas players too, because I feel like the variety of controllers that people use overseas is even greater. For example, a lot of people play on PC, so they are used to using keyboard. And even though we're comparing like the DualShock and the Pro controller, at least they're controllers that you hold normally like this. Imagine for like keyboard players, they get used to like using their fingers like this, and then they have to hold a controller, and it's completely different, right? So I feel like it would be great if they allowed different controller types. But what I was surprised about is I thought it might be a choice from the Japan Esports Union, but is it actually Sega's choice not to allow different controllers?
I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. I think this tournament is for the Asian esports. So as you said, the overseas players are using their various controllers, including the keyboards and so much values. So the limiting the controllers to one thing is really difficult for the overseas players, and that's disadvantageous to overseas players, and it's so good thing to allow personal controllers.
Yeah, I agree. I think this even showed up for the Grand Prix finals where I think Void and Dan, they prefer to use Joy-Cons. So the fact that they needed to use a Pro Controller was very different for them, and it affected their performance.
Sure. So I personally think allowing each controller, it's bringing their highest performance, and I can watch the greatest battle in this tournament. So I'm so glad to hear that.
Yes, I'm happy that these players are able to perform under really good conditions as well. Like, as we mentioned, there's the controllers, but also the fact that it is first to 20 really allows players to get into the groove and play the best that they can for this qualification.
Sure. By the way, in Australia, what controller is common?
I think it would probably be a similar case where many people use the Pro Controller for Switch and DualShock for PS4 as well. So it's quite consistent. Or, well, maybe in some cases there's also keyboard.
Do you use DualSense? You know DualSense?
Yeah, I know of, but I just use my Pro Controller because it's comfortable. I know a lot of people think the Pro Controller is not nice because the D-pad is too small, so then they press like down too easily, but I have small hands, so it doesn't matter.
I see. So what matters in Puyo Puyo is the separate the allow keys. So I mean the left, right, and down key is separate is the most important in Puyo Puyo, because some controllers are joint and not separate. Then simple example, so pressing the down key, then the left or right keys react. So pushing down, but moving slide to the side. It's the biggest sample for the misdropping Puyo Puyo. So separate arrow keys is the most important for playing Puyo.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, adjusting their controllers for a while. So adjusting time 10 minutes.
Do you know what they use, Tom?
I think DualShock 4. Delta's using DualShock 4. Probably. I don't see so darkest
it's so dark right now.
I can see it.
A little bit of light.
But maybe DualShock 4 is the best controller for Puyo Puyo.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so good atmosphere over there. Yeah, so
it's
purple.
So cool.
Yeah. Purple and darker than normal. And
very dim lighting.
So mysterious, right?
Yeah, it's a good vibe for these players.
Yeah.
It does feel like we're watching legends play, so it suits them very well.
And interesting is the lighting up their face, only their face.
Yes, this is true. It puts a focus on it.
Yeah, so quick introduction for Tomakun. Yeah, Tomakun became the professional Puyo player in 2019 as the youngest pro player.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Since that, won so many official tournaments. Okay, that's all.
And now we will get to see more standard GTR from both of our players. I don't think this is going to be a repeat for any other set because Yuki is not going to play so standard. So this is the only time during this tournament where we will see both players doing standard left side GTR. So enjoy that while you can at home because the chains are going to only get harder to read from here.
1, 2.
Okay, wow. Lots of back and forth with ones and twos here. Tomakun ends up taking a bit of the garbage, but his chain shape is still quite stable. Nice 2-double from Delta to follow up. Oh, has a third link. Whoa, the follow-up.
Wow.
Gee. So rapid.
Yeah, so detailed exchanges, right?
Definitely. And right at the top of the board in that sort of end game area. Yeah, I definitely noticed that these players at this level, they don't really attack each other during the middle of the board so much. They always wait until they get to maybe 3/4 up the board.
Yeah, definitely.
2, 3.
Oh, wow. Forced main chain out of Delta this time around. Yeah, the big question is whether Tomakun is going to be able to stop Delta from making the big chains that was allowing him to win the last set.
4, 5, 6.
Or perhaps he'll be able to keep up with the chaining himself.
9, 10. Enjoy.
Nice 11, but Delta has a very clean 5-chain all clear. I don't think it's going to be quite enough. Exactly 3 lines of garbage, how beautiful. He decides to just go into GTR.
2.
Not quite, not quite.
Enjoy. 5, 6.
Okay, goes for the blue extension, but no way to trigger aside from column 6. That's really unfortunate.
You will never beat me.
Yeah, it was so close for Delta.
Yeah, almost a really nice second chain. Beautiful multiple stacking from both sides, so if anyone is looking to learn that at home as well, pay close attention. Okay, looks like one chain. Oh, opts out of the one chain from Delta. Tomakun taking the 2 instead. Delta now exploding the back of his chain. He's doing what he kind of did at the start of the last set, where he blew up the back of his chain in order to have a bigger attack. Very nice tail usage.
1.
Ooh, dangerous situation here. 3-chain from Tomakun, but Delta's able to fend it up with the 3-chain of his own. Takes the big purple, doesn't take it. Okay, goes for 2-double instead. Tomakun waiting for the blue, but doesn't get it in time.
Yeah, nice 2 doubles.
consistency.
Yeah, Delta utilized the resource gap.
That's right. Yeah, you can see that the speed between both players at the moment is pretty similar as well, so the resource gap only exists when they start spending resources against each other. Wow, they are right at the top, and still no spends yet. Yeah, Tomakun forces main chain with a short 3-chain. It's small, but it does the job. Now he just needs to be able to extend. I guess he's really going to try fighting Delta at his own game in this case. Oh my goodness. 139k! What?
Yeah, almost 140k. That's insane.
That's something like a 17-chain worth, right?
Right. Yeah, 17 chain is, if I remember correctly, 135k or something. So beyond that.
Oh wow. That's insane. Maybe Tomakun is going to think twice about trying to challenge Delta to main chain game. But let's see. Ooh! Now Tomakun using the back of his chain in order to defend. Very nice. Picking up the same thing that Delta was doing. But Delta's follow-up caused him to actually overwhelm Tomakun with garbage. Wow.
Wow, Yoshi, so far Delta is grasping everything on the board.
Yeah, that's right. He's able to make use of his resources both for his main chain length and also to maintain that lead during the mid-game too. Yeah, even now as I watch, I can't understand how the build order from Delta allows him to have so many options. I'm going to have to study this later.
1, 2.
Watching it at full speed is too fast to understand.
You will never beat me.
Nice quick well timed poke from Tomakun to take that round though, making sure he doesn't get too far behind.
So maybe both players main chain type. So Delta is the 16 chain average, and the Tomakun can do it as well. But Tomakun is more careful about the Delta's main chain. So Tomakun looks like feeling the Delta's main chain is more bigger than Tomakun himself. So to his sense, I guess Delta's main chain average is 15 to 16, right? And the Tomakun's average is kind of the 15 or so. So slightly Delta is advantageous in the terms of main chain, I guess.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And so you come to reason the fact that Tomakun might be trying to do a little bit more poking in the mid game.
That's right. That's right.
Were just a quick 2-chain or a 1-chain and then another 1-chain. And so if he can find opportunities to poke like that, then he will prevent Delta from even getting to fight him in the first place.
Yeah, that's
in the main
right.
chain game.
That's right. But Delta's the counter skill in the mid game is insane. So Tomakun, cannot.
Mirror build almost.
Oh, okay.
It feels like.
Thinking so similar.
3. Calamity. 1.
Ooh.
Disaster. Ow.
Wow, the chain power judgment is incredible there.
1,
Oh, main chain.
2.
Delta believes that Tomakun doesn't have enough time to extend, but I'm not so sure about that one. Oh, waiting for 2 more reds, gets them in time, needs a purple, doesn't get the purple though.
This cannot be.
So Tomakun wanted to extend 2 more chains using the yellow, red, purple. So just filing that moment doesn't be enough for the countering the Delta main chain.
Delta is playing too efficiently for Tomakun to be able to cheap out at an early time. He has to take every link that he can get. Although this time around, it looks like Tomakun's his second transition is coming along nicely. But Delta pokes at a fantastic time.
Yeah, top of the board, the single chain is fatal.
That's right. That's all you need to do in order to win. Wow, strange color distribution. Delta's chain looks so strange.
So misdrop. Delta misdrop to the first color one. That's.
1.
Yeah, bad place for that to happen. Oh, it doesn't get the yellow in time. Yeah. Good poking from Tomakun this time around.
Yeah, that misdrop affected everything afterward.
Wow, it feels like maybe half of these matches, they win just from doing a 2-chain. Quite interesting.
Yeah. So in this level, it is careful even when we use the 2-chain. 2-chain costs some time. So
Whoa!
Wow!
Whoa! The blue-yellow extend! Oh! Here goes Delta with a beautiful chain again.
Yeah, beautiful. But
nice extension from Tomakun. Is the chain off? He didn't go all the way up. Let's find out. 14 double 15. Okay, 130k. Tomakun needs like a 17 chain equivalent in order to make sure he wins this.
13, 14, 15.
16 chain, but it's only 120, and I say only 120. That's crazy.
Yoshi, 16 chain couldn't count the 15 chain.
No, nowhere near enough.
Wow. It's Attack on Titan.
Yes, truly. Yeah, Tomakun just cannot let Delta main chain, otherwise it's impossible to win.
1, 2.
Wow, nice 5-chain response. I think Tomakun has a 5-chain of his own though. There he goes, fires it, it's got more power in the 4th and 5th lanes, so that's a fantastic counter. Delta with a 2-double in order to mitigate that, but Tomakun is making great use of group bonus in order to overwhelm Delta.
Wow.
Nice.
It's,
Oh, wait!
It's Delta.
What? What? Delta! Jeez. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
perfect recovery.
too good.
Yeah. Most people get panicked in that situation, but Delta was so carefully placed all the pieces.
Yeah, that's right. He didn't let that opportunity go by.
2.
Wow, Yoshi, look at the Tomakun's multiple stacking.
It's so beautiful, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to use it. Okay, no, he is making perfect use of it. Nice, 6-chain response. Delta's tail looks like it's a Piponeer tail that explodes and finishes early.
Yeah, like Piponeer.
2.
Yeah, but Tomakun actually did spot it this time around, so he sets off main, but the question is, does his... Okay, I guess it works too. Wow, 19k to make up, so Delta needs something like an 8-chain equivalent. Oh, the blue and the yellow doesn't link up. If it did, that would have been enough.
You will never beat me.
Okay. Tomakun's still keeping up here.
Yeah, sure. Both players are doing good performance so far. Yeah, Delta like this tail, so the low 3 alignment.
Yeah. I really like that tail shape too. It's so cool. Wow, nice follow-up from Tomakun to make sure that Delta did have to take some damage. Oh, perfect piece!
Yeah,
Wow.
and the drawing skill to this piece.
2, 3.
Oh, perfect double green. Needs a yellow, gets the yellow. Waiting for red, waiting for red.
Oh,
Gets
coming,
the red just on
coming.
time again. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And that tail is spectacular. So much power. Yeah, there it goes.
Yoshi,
No chance.
this Delta's the third row alignment is also used by Yuki. So Yuki is the knots tailing from the bottom. So third row alignment beginning with that with his
Right.
tailing. So I think the Delta is inspired by Yuki recently.
1.
Yeah, fascinating.
Oh, 2 triple.
2.
That's very powerful. Oh, Delta still has space. Tomakun isn't able to follow up immediately right now, so he's trying to extend a bit before he sends.
Wow, this
Oh,
exchange.
that's so awkward.
Disaster.
Wow.
What this?
Delta just beating with every single chain that he can take. Oh, wow.
Too strong.
There's no time for Tomakun. Yeah, it feels like unless you have a follow-up immediately, Delta will dig.
Yeah, by each one move, immediate follow-ups.
Yes. Okay, main chain focus from Tomakun. Oh, he got the blue up there, so now he has a very nice 5-chain response. It looks like Delta is going to be forced to main chain here. Tomakun's in a pretty good position now to extend, so let's see if he can cap out the chain length. Oh, he trusts that he has enough even though Delta's got an 11 chain. I guess that power's gonna come through, huh? 9 triple into the 10. Just enough with the group and color bonus. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Cool 5-chain from Delta.
miscalculated. Why Tomakun? I guess there was a misdrop just before the triggering Tomakun's main chain, so he was hesitant at the firing his chain.
I see. Wow, you could say both sides have beautiful multiple stacking right now. Really nice 2-double find from Delta, but Tomakun keeping his options open in order to send back with a 6-chain, tons of power in it. As a result, I don't know if Delta's going to have enough. Oh, well, the 6-chain does send back after all. Wow. Briefly is so keenly aware of every single bit of resource that they have. Oh my goodness. Tomakun one piece away from being able to get the response to that. It was such a nice chain too. Okay, found a way to make his chain work, but he's going to need some very specific pieces here. Oh wow, nice extension with the yellows from Tomakun. Okay. Yeah, Delta's gonna have a hard time out chaining this because Tomakun was able to make such efficient use of the resources at his disposal. Unable to respond in the end.
You will never beat me.
Yeah, I like this cool tailing from both sides as well. It's a little bit awkward that they needed to use the purple in column 6, even though they're already using purple for the joint off of the GTR, but they managed to make it work nicely by making sure that a different color clears before the purple.
1, 2,
3, 4.
Nice 5-chain from Delta, and Tomakun does manage to get his resources in time, but he has to blow everything up.
5, 6.
Nice 7-chain, but Delta has a lot of the tail. Wow, so powerful.
1, 2, 3.
Nice follow-up from Tomakun, but not going to be enough here. Unfortunate.
Yeah, Delta's completely controlling the balls. I'm not sure Tomakun's on his best performance. I'm sometimes Tomakun is hesitate. Tomakun hesitates to decide the next moves.
I see. Yes. So perhaps not working at his best performance after all.
2, 3.
He was very fast with his decision making this time around though, forcing Delta into main chain, and this time around I think he has pretty much a guaranteed win as long as he gets his extensions here at the back.
1,
Piles up a lot of power though.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 triple into the 8 and 9. Sends back. Delta does not manage to get his chain off in time. It means that there's still a chance for Tomakun to follow up. Nice 2W.
Wow.
Oh, the perfect piece again for Delta.
Revolution. 5. Domination.
1,
Hmm.
3.
4W is nice, but not enough. Wow, that is brutal.
Yeah, so in my view, so far, Delta's decision speed is faster than Tomakun, and sometimes Tomakun's fight, so the chain volume is short to counter the Delta's chain, so that's bothering him always so far.
I see. Interesting. So it's a combination of not only decision speed, but also decision accuracy that's causing him problems right now.
Sure.
1.
Disaster.
3.
1,
4.
2.
Full chain already. I know it's an all clear, but I mean, I'd be pretty scared about Delta's main chain ability, right?
8. 9.
Oh, maybe not the right pieces for once, though. Oh, wait.
Wow.
12.
Did he accidentally... Looked okay to me.
Yeah, column one blocked or something.
Oh.
I'm not sure the last extension, but yeah, it was so close. But some pieces were blocked at the last moment.
I see. Yeah, I really like the ability of Delta to use this sort of flexible tailing, non-standard links at the back, but so kind. Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Enjoy.
Nice dismantle from Tomakun, but only one garbage. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be so hard for Tomakun. I'm seeing that hesitation happen right now, trying to get out of the situation in a clean way, but
1.
1, 2,
yeah, this is so awkward.
4, 5. Enjoy.
1. 2. 3.
Wow, there's very little chance for Tomakun to be able to send this back now.
Domination.
1,
Okay, trying his best, but so little time to work with.
This cannot
Yeah,
be.
overall, in my view, Tomakun has less time than Delta in any situation. Less time to decision, less time to extend. It's due to the basic speed of decision. Tomakun always take a behind to Delta. So
1,
yeah, in some cases, Tomakun had no time to do next
1,
actions.
2,
I see.
4. Enjoy. 6.
Okay, Delta going for the... Oh, gets the green! Wow! I think he's got a bit of magical draw today as well.
3.
Wow, and
I feel like his 1/8 rate is a bit crazy.
nice telling. What score is this? Wow.
11. Revelation.
120k maybe? Or 130!
Wow.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh wow! Tomakun still managed to put up an incredible fight in the end.
5. 6. Domination.
Yeah, dominant. Tomakun cannot counter with 11 change second.
Yeah, Delta's consistency at pulling off massive scores is truly unrivaled so far.
Yeah, sure. Delta's shape is very good, very consistent.
2.
Oh, but
Disaster.
oh,
Oh, big resource spend.
okay. but Delta's transition is blocked now.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for him to get his main chain to work nicely. Oh, wait. Okay, the garbage wasn't really mean to Tomakun. He's opting into main chain after this.
3. Enjoy. 5, 6.
Delta's now rushing out his resources, but unless he gets super lucky again, I don't think this one will work.
10, 11, 12.
Okay, but it's not enough this time around. Jeez.
You will never beat me.
It is very true, though, that Delta's drawing speed is what allows him to get those pieces to come out in the first place. If his decision-making wasn't so quick, he wouldn't have been able to draw those 1/8 pieces to complete his chain after all.
1 chain. Oh, 2 triple.
Okay. That's a really nice follow-up from Tomakun.
Nice
Use
follow-up.
at the back of his
Whoa,
chain.
counter?
Wow.
Really?
Delta is not out yet.
What's
Gets
this?
Wait, the green
What?
doesn't link though, right?
Oh, yeah, surprising.
Unfortunate. Almost found the route. Almost.
You will never beat me.
But so far, Delta's condition looks so good. Rather than the PGR's final, it's very good today's condition.
3,
1,
Extremely strong.
3. Enjoy.
1,
Okay, wow, once again using the back of his chain.
1.
Tomakun has no choice but to dismantle.
Wow, no purple.
Didn't get his way out.
But in that game, also Delta was hugely advantageous, and but probability was drew by Delta. So still good for Delta. Delta has still good momentum so far.
1, 2.
1.
Yeah, once more he's taking that row 3 alignment as well, even with the eye joint.
Yes.
1.
1, 2.
Nice dismantle from Delta to try and force Tomakun's main chain. Looks like Tomakun doesn't have an out.
I shall seize all.
Yeah, it seems like Delta's on quite the mission today. He managed to take that first set from the bottom of the step ladder, and it looks like he is determined to keep climbing.
Yes.
Wow, that's a really nice position from both of them. Good strength on Tomakun's 2 chain in order to fix Delta out of this.
Yeah, nice poking from Tomakun. It was nice.
Yes, certainly.
Me.
If he can keep making those sorts of moves that are slightly stronger than Delta's, then he could take advantage more often.
Sure. Yeah, beautiful multiple stacking from Delta, right?
Yeah, that's right. Tomakun more focused on making a second transition now.
Yes.
1, 2.
Okay, simple 2 chain, but Delta's now forced into main chain. Tomakun's position is quite difficult though. It looks like he committed himself into attacking too hard. Unless he gets really good pieces, gets blue-green, and does manage to get red up there. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, hold on, maybe this will work.
But no...
Unfortunately, his tail doesn't work.
Yeah, no tailing from Tomakun.
8, 9.
Good extensions on the front of the chain, but unfortunately, he couldn't get his tail to work in the end.
It's really rare for Tomakun to miss their tailing like this. So Tomakun always collecting tails for the getting to 14 or 15 chain, but that in this game it was only 11 chain or so, with no telling. That's not Tomakun usual. That's not usual.
Yes, yes. I certainly agree.
One, two.
Okay, very nice poke from Tomakun.
3.
Wow!
wow.
Wow, really?
4 double from Delta. Incredible height difference judgment to make that cut. Wow.
Yeah, that's insane. What was it? Wow!
And he can just continues to dismantle his resources.
Dominant. Wow!
No way out for Tomakun at all. Wow, those moves were
Yeah.
so well played.
Yoshi, today's Delta is perfect.
Yep. Yep. I don't see a crack in his armor at all.
Yeah, seeing through everything on 2 boards.
Yep. Wow, with peak performance like this, if he manages to win this set, I think Yuki is really going to have to fight for his life today.
Yeah. So, as I said, these players having the climbing speed of step ladder, right? So Yuki is waiting in the top of the mountain, but Delta, Tomakun, especially Delta is rapidly climbing this mountain.
Yes, that's right. And it looks like he's not stopping at all. His main chain power once again.
Wow.
Too overwhelming. Oh, wow.
Okay, match point.
Very critical situation right now. Tomakun's playing very carefully. Once again uses a big part of his chain to attack. This time, Delta was happy to just set up his main chain again. He's really testing Tomakun at the moment. Draws the yellow in time. The question is this going to keep Tomakun in the game? This could be his final chance. It is match point after all. The greens cut slightly early, which means the yellows don't link up, and Delta manages to get the second chain off in time. A beautiful chain.
The game ended.
And that's it. That's it. Tomakun has been thrown off the ladder as Delta continues his upward climb to the summit. He is in the grand final for this qualifier.
Yeah, and the champion is waiting for Delta right now.
Yes, I believe this is a little bit of a redemption for Delta now. You know, he really wanted to come through during the Grand Prix finals to get the championship for a second time, I believe, right? Because last year he got first place and he wanted to get the 2 in a row this year, but he wasn't able to.
Okay, interviewing.
はい、では惜しくも負けてしまいました。ともくん選手からお話聞いていきたいと思います。お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございます。
はい、デルタ選手との戦いだったと思うのですが、振り返ってみていかがでしたでしょうか。
そうですね、結構自分の調子悪くなくて、結構いい形とか組めたりできてたんですけど、ちょっと相手の火力が高かったりとか、その中盤のなんでしょうね、その中盤戦でもあまり勝てずといった感じで、 ちょっと突破口が見えなかったというか、いや悔しいですね。
So I was in my good form, but Delta's main chain power was greatest, and I can't find the countermeasure to that.
ギアを上げてきたなっていうイメージもあるんですけれども、どんなことを意識して練習に取り組んできましたか？
What did you think in your practice?
普段の戦い方、その結構速い攻めだったりとか、そういうのやってたんですけど、今回に向けて結構そういうのを封印して、その上部の戦い方とか大連鎖とか練習してきたんですけど、ちょっとそこが相手の方が一枚上手でといった感じでしたね。
My main strategy is speedy attacks, but for this tournament, I focused the top side, the detailed exchanges, but Delta is better than me. I'm focusing next on the Oil League, so I'm keep practicing for that. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a difficult loss to take, huh? I'm sure he was really passionate about trying to represent Japan. But really, Delta has fought so hard in order to get to this point, so the question becomes whether he's going to be able to fulfill his mission.
So both players are so motivated for this tournament because this is really the deciding the Japan's representative, and this is the first time to do it, first time to representative of the nation. So every player is really want to be the representative, and Tomakun said he is focusing on the main chain battle, even though his main strategy so far was the more speedy attacks, but he sealed the main strategy and switched to the main chain before this tournament. But that's good point, because this top highest level players, the speedy attack no more effective against the highest player. So Tomakun changed his style before this, but Delta have been more consistent at doing this main chain style. Over 5 years, Delta is really consistent at that. So there was a slight difference between them.
Yes, I think we talked about a little bit before the stream that the experience really matters in this case, even against these younger players who are really good at the game.
それでは勝者のインタビューの方も準備が整ったようですよ。
デルタ選手にもお話伺っていきたいと思います。デルタ選手お疲れ様でした。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
いや本当に白熱した素晴らしい試合でした。ともくん選手との試合振り返ってみていかがでしたか？
完全に自分の実力を出し切って勝ち取った勝利かなと思います。
いや本当に素晴らしい試合でした。アルさんいかがですか？
そうですね。
I was in my best performance.
やっぱいい時のデルタ選手の中盤戦の連結をこう自由自在に扱いこなすような変幻自在の動きっていうのも普段以上に見て取れたかなと思うんですが、
mid game freestyle was better than the usual Delta.
自分のアルさんのおっしゃるように、
自
分のいい時のその相手との戦い方ができたというか、結構自分の土俵に持ち込めたのかなっていうところはやっぱあって、結構自分が
best
ペ
forms
ースを握ってたところもあって、そのままうまく勝ち切れたところはある
taking
かなと思い
order
ます。
controlling the
いよいよ
pace
この後ファイ
and
ナル進出となりま
won
し
the
て
game.
結城選手との戦いになるんですが、ぜひ意気込み聞かせてください。
Next matchup is against Yuki.
先日のぷよぷよグランプリファイナルで、結構、大敗を喫して
In
し
the
まっ
last
た
Grand
の
Prix
で、
final,
ここで、
I
リベンジ
lost
したいな
the
と思
game
います。
against
楽しみにして
Yuki
い
and
ます。
I
あり
want
がと
to
うござい
revenge
ます。
him.
ありがとうございます。
いやね、本当に途中の
Yeah, it truly is just like we mentioned, the aspect of him trying to reclaim his title after Yuki managed to snatch it away from him. So we'll see if this time around he gets what he wants.
Yeah, so as you know, in the Grand Prix final, he lost the game against Yuki, and the S-Class League, as well. The Delta lost the game 23-30 against Yuki.
Yes,
So
quite significant.
That's a big defeats in a row. Big two defeats he experienced in recent only 2 months. So yeah, really he wants to reclaim against Yuki in the biggest tournament.
Yeah, and
but
it suddenly
this
seems
is,
like he's cut out for it.
sorry. This is like the climbing the mountain and winning and this is the third match and something like the tiring him, but something kind of he has momentum to reach the summit of this mountain by winning Yuki. What do you think?
Yeah, I believe so. It seems like we can really believe in his name right now, Dota, right? Change. He's really climbing up rapidly, right? Changing his altitude over time as he tries to overcome this mountain. So I think with his current gameplay today, as we've talked about, he is playing so incredibly well. Like he's playing sort of peak performance, right? He's pulling out moves at the top of the board that are just unbelievably strong, and sometimes they even use ghost moves, so it's stuff that even the opponent can't catch unless they've been watching really closely or if they keep their moves super duper open. But because everything resolves so quickly for Delta, it's the sort of thing where there's just no time to react. I'm going to be very surprised to see Yuki actually overcome these odds, because right now Delta is on fire.
I see. Yeah, Delta is really tall guy, same as me. So 180 over 180 centimeter.
Goodness, too tall.
Yeah, like a titan. And
truly,
this boy, Yuki. Huge gap between their height, right?
Yeah, but not such a huge gap between their gameplay.
Exactly. Exactly. So height doesn't matter in gameplay.
Yes. The only thing that matters is chain length.
Yeah. I'm also over 180 centimeter, but I haven't felt any advantage in this game so far. In my 30 years experience, I didn't feel anything, any advantage by my height.
Yeah. What, were you always tall then, Tom?
Sorry?
Were you always tall?
Where?
Yeah, were you always tall? As in, when you were younger, also tall?
But since I was junior high school. Yeah. Okay. Just before matching comment, Delta said, definitely win. And the Yuki is, I will show the practice result.
Okay, I'm really excited for this because, as we mentioned at the beginning of the stream, Yuki has been crushing it in every single match he's been playing, including during the Oyu S-Class League, in which it is his first time participating in the S-Class.
Sure. So I want to say that it's reaching the Grand Slam of Puyo Puyo. So last year, Yuki got the national Shiga tournament. It's one of the biggest. And next win Grand Prix final last month, he also got the championship and winning the winning this S-Class League on a 3 winning streak, right? And joining this tournament as a champion, waiting for the winners delta. So if he got these 2 tournaments, that's so complete 4 crowns on his head, and it's absolute Grand Slam. Don't you think?
Yeah, it would be a historical moment. I mean, he's already making history constantly, but, there will be so much to say about him in the future.
Yeah, so it's unbelievable that Yuki is here as a champion, just a 10 years boy, and winning so many the champions, winning so many tournaments in this for these 2 recent years. So I'm really unbelievable that. So okay, I want to talk now. It's the controller adjustment time. So I started S-Class League 15 years ago, 2011, with the at the time top 5 players in Japan, so including me, and that's the players' age I was 22 or 23, and Momoken is the same, and other players are Kamazomu Alfu Chemistry were 28 or 29. So
so you would consider them like the generation above you, yeah?
Yeah. 1 generation gap between me and Alf, that generation. But all the generation was the 20s in that time, top 5 players.
Right.
And I thought at that time, I thought it is difficult to be top player for the kids, because I thought to be top players there are some the conditions. It's the sum of maturity of physical and mental. So
I see.
I mean, the one is the keeping my mental stability calm during the game is really important to win.
Yes.
It's one thing, and the second thing is the reflexes and the experience and the chaining control. So physical things are to be matured when we're getting high school or 17, 18. It's the maturity period. So the physically and mentally maturing is the minimum, the requirement to be top player, in my opinion, at that time, 15 years ago. So, in fact, there were no elementary school kids, no junior high school kids were not in the top scene. But now we have Yuki here. So
Yes, it appears that your expectations
my theory was
blown away.
completely wrong.
Yeah.
He proved.
Yes. Or maybe your theory is still generally true, but you know, he's an exception, right?
yeah, that's right. You're right.
Alright, so interestingly, we are seeing Yuki play a kind of standard chaining style right now. We'll see if that changes later. But right now he's trying to match Delta, which is really exciting because with the previous opponents, it felt as though Delta had an impossibly hard game to beat, right, with his main chain ability. But if you watch the chaining from Yuki, he has still a 17 chain!
Okay, Yoshi, end the game. End this game. when I see Yuki's 17 chain, every time I feel end of this game.
The match is over. It has been decided. What can he do?
I'm not sure anything. I'm not sure anything. But yeah, so this timing Yuki's chain is important to avoiding the main chain battles.
Yes, and it appears that Delta is doing a good job of fending this off, but Yuki seems to have infinite resources. Oh my goodness, here he comes out with the 3 chain. Delta's chain is a little bit awkward because there's that green cut he's trying to work around. Meanwhile, Yuki's chain is still as stable as ever. Delta's forced to 3 chain, but Yuki, if he draws the right pieces... Whoa! Uses the back of his chain. Oh my goodness. And in powering his chain that much, he cuts off Delta's ability to draw the pieces he needs to get down to his chain. Oh my gosh. And now Yuki's just decided he's going to do whatever he wants, as usual. Okay, small defenses from Delta, but it seems like he is not ready to defend this time around. Focused on his main chain, but we've already seen how that goes. Okay, nice powerful 11. Yuki didn't manage to complete his chain this time. But I don't think that's something that Delta will be able to count on. Well, we take those. Oh, misdrop?
Misdrop.
Yeah, it was a strange move from Delta. Okay, nice 2 double. Good timing. Yuki takes the risk and manages to defend, but Delta has a fantastic 2 triple follow-up. Nice 3 chain from Yuki to try and keep the damage off, but that garbage is interfering. Although Delta's chain chip is a little lopsided too, so now it looks like Yuki has more ready access to resources. Okay, nice 3 chain from the back of Delta. Yuki's consistency is allowing him to steadily gain back his base. Nice trigger from Delta, I did not see that. Fantastic 5 chain. Looks like Yuki's been forced to main chain. No blues, I think they're required for Delta's chain. Oh, never mind! That rebound was incredible! Nice 7 chain, it's not enough, but... fantastic rerouting regardless.
See you next time.
Okay, Yuki now going for right side submarine. Dota sticking to his left side GTR. Okay, looking for small pokes from Yuki. Dota with a nice poke in response. Yuki now firing off a larger defense. Nice 3-chain. Delta now following up with something even larger. That 3 rocks! What? Wow, it took a 6-chain in order for Yuki to defend against all of that garbage. And now they're neutral in terms of garbage. In terms of resources though, Yuki is up by quite a lot. He's going to continue attacking, making use of that resource advantage.
Wow, this counter!
It's really nice, but Yuki again is using that resource advantage to try and overwhelm Delta. The question is whether Yuki can actually respond to this 5-chain from Delta? Is it enough? Plenty. 5 into the 6 double.
See you next time.
Wow.
Yeah, Yuki is dominating so far. So especially the from the mid game, so Yuki's detailed responses are very effective to counter, and in terms of the resource control and everything good for Yuki so far.
Yes, I think there were some situations where it looked as though Delta certainly would have had advantage. For example, in the previous round, that mid-game defense that Delta had was amazing, and I think the other players would not have been able to defend against it, but Yuki had that amazing 6-chain, and it's just, what are you supposed to do?
What is this? What is these exchanges?
They're too hard to follow. Okay, nice 3-chain response. Still takes a bit of garbage though, which means that Yuki has time to follow up and decides to go into what looks like main chain. Yep. Wow, it circles all the way around. Delta is fighting for his life for these extensions and just does not manage to draw the right Yuki throw. Oh!
Green absorbed.
That's so unfortunate. Although it looks like in column 1, that garbage was in the way of him getting to his main chain, so perhaps he didn't have an out after all. Regardless, really tough to lose in that sort of way. Yuki is loving this base. I don't know what it is, but he seems to love it.
2, 3, 4.
Yes, some mistakes from Yuki. I'm not sure. Some mistakes.
Yeah, a little bit weird there.
I'm no match. I shall seize all.
Okay, very transition focused build from Yuki, but Delta did not decide to attack any time during that process.
1, 2.
Okay, it is a nice response from Yuki, but his space is extremely limited now. Although, maybe Delta didn't spot the fact that it was a main chain.
See you next time.
Yeah, Dan, I wasn't going to mention it directly because I wasn't sure, but I was going to say it looks like the Kumachon build, and I didn't realize that it actually is the Kumachon build. So, really good spot there. I was thinking it that whole time, but I was like, ooh, should I look it up before I say anything?
Yeah, Yuki prefers the new Kumachon build. So, but oh. Hmm? Wow.
Okay, this time around, no chance.
See you next time.
Yeah, Yuki's dominant so far, but probably Delta didn't care about their current score so far. But
yes, I believe that would be the case.
But if the it's become 2-10, then the Delta fails their bad thing to that score. 2-7 is just okay.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, there'll be a lot more pressure if Yuki makes it to the halfway mark, I think. Okay, this time around he's able to snap out a point. Scary.
Yeah, Yuki is a lot of the sudden GTL.
Interesting. It brings me back to my gameplay from last year.
Yeah.
Okay, small pokes to begin the battle.
Oh, main chain
Yuki's now
battle.
increasing the volume, but yes, Delta's happy to go into main chain this time around. But Yuki's chain is so stable that multiple stack is incredibly clean.
Oh, last one
Oh, he
piece.
took too long with the move.
Yuki has last one
Okay.
piece with 1/8 color.
Alright, Delta now closing that gap by a little bit. So Yuki's not gonna run away with it, at least not yet. Okay, small poke, really nice response from Delta. Good follow-up from Yuki, but I think Delta might be forced into main chain here because he said all his key clears in place. Oh no, he cuts with the green. Really nice find. Wow, Yuki with a fantastic follow-up. Delta now opting to use the back of his chain in order to respond. Sets it off. Nice 3-chain response. Yuki going for a bit of a counter. Decides to go nuclear? Okay, maybe a mistake? Yeah, not so good this time.
I'm not sure, but I guess there was no mistake. Yuki intentionally did it.
Yeah, well, I guess if he had drawn the right pieces, maybe he could have won with the main chain, but I feel like the probability was a little bit low.
Yeah, to my understanding, the Yuki is only calculating the resource consumption, not considering the remaining Puyos, because he can recover from any shape.
That makes sense. Yes, I see.
Yeah, so
Okay, nice follow-ups from Yuki.
yeah, to him, it's a simple garbage calculation. So the opponent's the chain number is what, and my chain number is what. So from what part chaining is, that doesn't matter for him. Using the main chain part or using the tailing part, it's the same. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the same for him.
Yes, he can use resources anywhere because he believes that he can get out of it.
Nice.
That was really good from Delta though. Once again, he was really good at using like both sides of his board in order to make that really powerful. I think was it a double or a triple? I don't remember this time, but it's really making for some strong mid-game attacks when the double or the triples at the very end of the chain. Yeah, I see. Yep. It's definitely that new Kumachon build. Yeah.
Yeah, this is new Kumachon build.
Yes.
I'm not sure the old Kumachon build. Wow.
Not quite.
See you next time.
It's pretty okay so far for Delta though. The score gap isn't too large, so there's a lot of potential for him here. I think he's probably not too concerned.
Yeah, not too concerned right now, but yeah, of course the 10 point is one milestone for them, so it's a half point. So he's caring about how many points he get until the opponents get the. Wow.
He's really committing for like as much as he can, but I think he doesn't have main chain access because of the number of key Puyos he needs.
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe a double? Oh, just 5, okay. Yuki doesn't care, he will just spend everything.
Yeah.
Why is that so clean too? It resolves perfectly. No way. Does he have enough here? 5 triple? Oh. Delta, yeah, with the fast follow-up though. He needs to make sure that Yuki won't have the resources to respond to this. Wow.
I'm no match. I shall seize all.
Oh, he did go for it. I was waiting for the DDR-Dan style landmine. Okay. Looks like it's just main chain, huh? That's interesting. Look at that tail from Yuki though, it's so pretty. The blue cut is really sad for Delta.
Yeah, no.
But take the drink of water.
There was no place to put.
Unfortunate.
See you next
He had a really good chain overall too, so it's a shame that it didn't go through. Okay, looks like some small pokes are available. Really nice one chain from Delta, and good follow-up here too. Fantastic. Oh, it does draw the piece in time. Okay, wow. Surprising. Delta's going to need a lot to respond to this. Okay, really nice 2 double. But Yuki with that masterful use of resources. Okay, once again, the garbage is maybe neutral, but again, Yuki just somehow ends up with more resources by the end of that exchange. Okay, nice small pokes again, but Yuki has a nice 2 chain to go. Nice 3 from Delta. Oh, Yuki maybe with a misjudgment or just thought that he could get his pieces out in time? Okay. Nice follow-up from Delta, even though it looked like he was at disadvantage. Managed to make something out of it in the end. Alright, looking very stable once again here. Yuki with a small poke to begin. Oh, Delta took the garbage. He's happy to just go main chain this time around. It's pretty strong.
Oh, triggered.
But Yuki's chain is also really powerful here. In fact, it's maybe slightly cleaner. Yeah, Delta's blues and greens that end up linking up, which is going to matter a lot when Yuki is making a 15 chain. Wow. Nice attempt with the counter build from Delta too.
Yeah, Yuki's looking at the Delta's tailing and compared at the moment.
Yeah, he determined that his chain was enough in that instance. Okay, nice poke from Delta. Looks like it's just main chain from Yuki this time, so this is a fantastic position for Delta to be in. Ooh, gets the extensions with the blue as well. Fantastic. Okay, this time around I think Delta's got a very stable advantage. Fantastic 9 chain. Yeah, forces Yuki to use all of his resources to defend and still doesn't manage to counter. Great advantage state. Again, Delta is doing a fantastic job of making sure that score difference doesn't end up too much for him to deal with. Pretty lopsided chain from Delta at the moment. If Yuki does a small poke, it could be really disruptive right now. Nice 2-double, and in the end, yeah, Delta's in a really awkward position.
What?
Has to blow everything up. That is crazy though. Yuki?
Red.
No red.
And then, yeah, Delta's that chain was unreadable.
Yeah, it looked like the Piponeer style of just explode the chain and then
exploding that
win
chain.
anyway.
Yeah. No one can lead.
Okay, nice 1 chain poke here. Yuki with the 4-double in response. Delta opting to go into main chain. Once again, pretty clean, not extremely efficient to the point where it matches his previous chains, but still pretty good. Really testing Yuki here. And I think that Yuki didn't manage to wait.
Yeah, Yuki
Seemed
needed
okay.
2
There must have been someone
popples.
else.
2 popples. Oh, tie.
Yeah, it looks like Delta managed to bring it back after all this time. Incredible. Okay, big attack from Yuki now. Delta's in a tough spot here. It's gonna be really difficult for him to dig.
Oh.
And no luck this time around.
See you next time.
Wow, quick 2-double. I don't think we've seen much of that sort of early-ish 2-double from these players, so good mix-up from Yuki.
See you next time.
Yeah, Yuki usually didn't do that 2-double, but yeah, changing their game speed right now.
Yeah, quite a good move to make. Ooh, tough position from Delta if he doesn't draw some good pieces. Yuki deciding to keep following up. Okay. Nice response from Delta, but I think he's forced into main here. Once again testing if Yuki will be able to main chain well enough to get out of this. Okay, 9 chain, 57k though, that is a lot of power. Yuki's chain is gonna explode quite a lot here too. Not enough.
I'm no match. I shall seize all.
Okay, still keeping it close. A very tense match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very historically significant match for both players here.
Yeah, Yoshi, it's interesting that Yuki's first transition building. So I'm so curious about how Yuki decide the shape in that first transition.
Maybe he just thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
It could very much be the case.
And I'm not sure which part is the first transition in the new Kumar stacking. So
He can just choose whichever he wants, I guess.
yeah.
Okay, the small poke's coming out again. Ooh, bit of a scary position for Delta. He doesn't have his key poise in place, so he is just going to attack with this 4 chain. It looks like Yuki might be going into main himself. Ah, no, he doesn't have his key poise in place. Delta spots it. But now we're testing that main chain again. Okay, we've got an 8. Yuki manages to connect to main chain after all, and his tail is pretty good. Delta's going to need a lot in his second chain in order to beat this. 10 chain. Okay, big points gap here. Delta is going to need a lot out of here. Did he manage to connect everything in the end?
Wow.
Blue into yellow, into green, and almost connects purple and yellow. That would have been an incredible second chain. Yuki's chain was fantastic of a follow-up though. I'm not sure if Delta would have been able to match it in the end, but it was still an incredible effort. We really are just seeing here what the top players are capable of in terms of their chain vision. A lot of these links are practically impossible for a lot of us to see, but they're pulling them out because they have to in these situations, and it's incredible. Forced into main chain it looks like here. Okay. Off Delta goes. Wow, it feels like this has just been a consistent theme in the past few games. Delta is forced to main chain early, and then it becomes a question of whether Yuki can draw his pieces. And this time he doesn't. And sometimes Delta's chains aren't even that long, but they're doing the job.
Yeah, sometimes the overextension was there from Yuki. So and Delta's of course understand that situation. So yeah, Delta sometimes quickly trigger their his main chain before waiting the Yuki's main chain.
Yes, that makes sense. Putting trust in Yuki's playstyle, that Yuki really trying to maximize his chain length when in the end it didn't matter because Delta's chain is already finished.
Sure. So Yuki's chain.
We're coming up on the home stretch.
Yeah, maximum number is go. Wow, that's
not enough time.
See you next time.
Yeah, that's hurting to Delta.
Okay, main chain focus from Delta right now, except for if he goes for this massive defense. Finds a few nice small pokes, and Yuki is, willing to take that damage. Oh, wow, he had a 3 chain. Jeez. Alright, now has main chain access. Believes that he has enough. Interesting. Delta's chain is pretty powerful though. Okay, nice double link in the 10 and a double on the 11. Delta with a nice counter build, so the question is this going to be enough? Unfortunately not so, and as a result, Yuki is now coming up on victory. 2 points to go as opposed to 7. Tension must be rising for Delta right now. He's already been playing so well all throughout this tournament, so for him to lose here would be quite crushing. Okay. Nice small poke find from Delta. Good response from Yuki. Keeping very stable main chain availability. Ooh, Yuki got caught in a pretty tough position, but Delta's got to watch out. These dig moves could be lethal if it's not careful. Oh, okay, here we go, main chain. Okay, is Yuki going to be able to resolve the awkwardness at the bottom of his chain? I think he needs a yellow in column 2. Yeah, it's all broken now. I don't think there's a way out here. Alright, nice, strong, stable chain from Delta. That's what we like to see. Okay, that's a pretty rough block on Delta's side. Nice 2, but Yuki has a 4 in response. I don't know if Delta spotted that because that is not going to be enough. It was a really hard thing to read. Nice follow-up from Yuki, and he is now on match point. Delta needs 6 in a row to take this back. It is a dire situation. Yuki just showing his dominance again.
Yeah, championship points here.
It all hinges on this. Okay, Delta going for that very quick second transition preparation. Nice double. Yuki doesn't have enough to respond. Takes the risk. Doesn't get punished. But doesn't have a way out either. Nice, Delta. He is still fighting. 5 to go. Okay, Delta's once again locked into main chain, not looking for any alternatives, and it looks like Yuki is happy to play that same game. Nice 2 chain at the top in response to Yuki's 1 chain. Okay, maximizing their chain length and sets it off.
Wow, greatest match.
But, of course.
Yes. Saturation.
Huh? I don't know what was going on there. Maybe the greens on the bottom would cut if he put it green at the top in columns 5 and 6, I'm not sure. It looked like his chain was functioning, so there must have been a complication like that. Alright, 4 to go now. He's keeping it in. Oh, nice 1 chain poke! This is a really tough position now.
Recoverable right now. Yellow, green.
Yes, certainly.
Oh, yellow,
waiting
yellow,
for green,
yellow,
waiting for
no,
green.
yellow.
Oh, yellow. Ah, didn't make it in time. And that's going to be it. Oh, Yuki manages to take it with the really nice one chain off the roll, completely throwing off the rhythm of the game to secure his point before Delta could get too much momentum.
Yeah, Yuki is now Japan's representative. And
That's so scary. Imagine being from a different country and you go to the Asian Games and you see that one of the country representatives is this 10-year-old kid.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
Yeah, but yeah, the age doesn't matter, and Yuki is now winning 3 biggest championships on the streak.
Wow. That's incredible.
試合お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
リベンジを願った結城選手との戦いだったんですけれども、振り返ってみていかがでしたでしょうか。
What did you feel that much?
そうですね、前提として、1回戦、2回戦の実力を出し切った状態でやっとその勝負の土俵に立てると思ってたので、1、2回戦のようにはいかないと、思ってやってまして、で、結構その20先2回のその体力の持ってかれ方がやっぱりここに来て、影響しちゃったのかなっていうところはあるんですけども、その中でもその体力がない状態でもその実力を出し切れるような練習はしてきたので、悔いはないです。
いや本当に素晴らしい試合でした。
Yeah, he did.
結城
Yeah, I
選
did
手
my
対策
best,
的なものは何かな
but
さってたりしたんでしょう
at my
か。
best
対
performance,
策
I
っていうのは本当
can
に個人的にもそこまで考えることがなくて、もう自分の全力を毎回出し
match
切る
against
という
Yuki,
つもり
but
でやってたので、本当に
actually
シンプルな相手
the
が
first
強か
round
った
and
な
the
という
second round,
感じです。
first to 20, 2 rounds tired me. So to be honest, but I did my best, and Yuki was better. And I felt my
本当にお疲れ様でした。皆さん大きな拍手をお送りくだ
the
さい。
further room to improve myself, so I want to
という
keep up
ことで
from now.
興奮冷めやらぬ中ではありますが、ここからはインタビュー
Yeah, it seems like he's still passionate about trying to reach for the top given his performance today. I think even if it feels like his peak has passed, he's still got room to improve. So there's no point giving up now.
Yeah, so to be fair, so this is the third round of the first 20. So, and highest focusing on these matches, so it's difficult to maintain the best 100% performance on every match. So, but he said he did his best, and Yuki's techniques was really great, and no doubt for Yuki's the ability.
Yeah, I think it's truly remarkable that Delta still managed to play so well after putting his all into those first 2 matches. So the fact that he got second place does not discount the amount of work it took to get to the grand finals there in the first place.
Yoshi, sorry, I want to go to restroom and before starting the Yuki's interview.
Sure.
Okay, 1 minute.
You got it. Ah, jeez. How are you feeling, everyone? Can you believe it? We have 10-year-old Yuki representing Japan in the Asian Games in, what was it, September or so?
ではまずは
That
優
is
勝しま
incredible.
した結城選手にインタビューをしていきたいと思います。
Oh, it looks like they're
改
taking
め
the
て優勝
interview
お
now,
めでとう
so
ございます。
unfortunately, I'm
優勝して
not
今
proficient
の
enough to
お気持ちいかが
translate,
ですか？
guys.
いやめちゃくちゃ嬉しいです。
Okay, I could understand that. They asked how he felt, and he says he feels very happy.
印象に残ってる場面だったりはあったりしますか？
そうですね。なんか結構ざっくりその試合の流れ話すと、結構前半の方ずっと中盤やり合ってずっと勝ってたんですけど、結構体力が持たなくて疲れてきちゃって、まあ後半だから体力使わなくてもいいような速い攻めだったり、なんかちょっとざっくり土台を組んでみたりして、まあいい感じに戦えてたみたいな試合が多かったんですけど、まあ、その中でも印象残ってる試合は、まあ、やっぱ前半の方の試合が結構印象に残ってます。
本当にね、見応えのある素晴らしい試合で
Yeah,
した。
I want to say that. One day I'll be able to translate for you guys.
ありがとうございます。
はい、それではこれよりぷよぷよ e スポーツ部門の表彰式を執り行います。プレゼンターは KTX 株式会社会長野田康義様です。どうぞ大きな拍手でお迎えください。
Thank you, Dan, for the translation. He feels like he played better in the first half. Interesting,
で
interesting.
はまずは日本代表
And got kind of tired in the second half and played a bit different. I see, I see. That's interesting to hear.
おめでとうございます。
Yoshi, sorry, I'm back
は
here.
い、では続きまして
Hi, Tom. Don't worry, Dan
Interview?
translated for us.
Oh, really? Thank you so much.
お
Yeah.
願いします。おめでとうございます。
Oh, wow. Cool.
はい。
Japan
ではです
representative
ね
shirt, I
ここで
assume.
記念撮影を行ってまいりたいと思います。観覧いただいている皆さん、メディアの皆さん、ぜひこの記念すべき瞬間、ぜひ撮影していただければと思います。
Wow.
Oh, Asian esports tournament.
ただいま
The
撮影タイムとな
representative
ります。
of Japan, Puyo Puyo e スポーツ Yuki.
Wow. Incredible.
以上です。
Incredible.
改めて
Probably the youngest to represent ever.
Absolutely. I don't know the other titles, representatives and the players, but I don't think they were
おめでとうござ
under
いました。
10 years old.
Yes, I wouldn't believe so too.
白熱した試合の連続で最後まで目が離せない試合でしたね。改めて選手の皆様、お疲れ様でした。以上でアジア e スポーツエキスポぷよぷよ e スポーツ部門を終了したいと思います。観覧いただいた皆さん、そして番組を視聴いただいた皆さん、そして選手の皆さん、ありがとうございました。
So,
それでは次回
sorry,
は e スポー
okay.
ツ競技第
I'm
20回ア
catching
ジア競技
the
大会でお会い
Yuki's
しましょう。
comments. The first half is he was tired from the mid games, the attack and defense, and the second half he maintained his the health by attacking rush attacks. Yeah, that's all from him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, changing his playstyle to make it easier to maintain a higher level of play for endurance purposes and stamina, I suppose. That's really interesting.
Yeah, keep his stamina. So, yeah, that's incredible. Also incredible to considering that strategy in that intense games. Yeah, even though he is really young boy, but like adults, he is thinking about their first 20 strategy.
Yeah, so technically advanced.
And the first games, 17 chain, I was really surprised.
Yeah, I think he really set the standard for Delta there, saying, "Hey, look, I know that you've been main chaining everyone else, but against me, you won't be able to do the same thing."
Yeah, actually, he shows the 17 chain in every tournament, you know.
He has to get it out at least once.
Yeah, and yes, lastly, the Yuki had won the 3 biggest tournaments on this streak. So National Shiga tournament, PGRS finals and this Asian Esports Expo. And so, and the last one is Oil League, S-Class League.
Yes, that's right. Wow.
Yeah.
Taking the top. Wow.
If win, he is, the champion of the world.
Yes, a level of dominance that I don't think we'd ever seen before.
Yeah, and okay, throughout today's tournament, so what do you feel about this tournament?
I am just wowed by the pro level player at all times, right? But I think getting to see the chain creativity from all of the players throughout these matches has been really special, particularly the fact that, again, we saw Tomakun and Delta using standard GTR builds, but Piponeer's unusual chaining along with Yuki's and all of the different solves that we saw from different players in second chain scenarios and so on was quite incredible. Like, I'm really happy we got to see so much different chaining, because that's really representative of top level play, being able to use your resources regardless of what they look like in any given moment.
Yeah, thank you so much today for Yoshi. And I'm really so excited as well. And looking at the top 4 players, and I'm really amazed again at Yuki's winning this biggest tournament. Yeah, so I'm looking for the Yuki's next achievement, S-Class League and the Asian Esports tournament in September as the representative of Japan. So I'm looking for it really. Okay, then thank you so much for having us, Sega, and thank you so much for showing us the greatest matches for the players, and thank you so much for you watching this stream. Yeah. So that's all today, and please look at the next the tournaments in Puyo Puyo World. Thank you today. Then bye.
Thanks everyone.
Bye.